after surgery a lot of things happen, that it may be like there's a spasm that really stopped my kidney from functioning. Like, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing today? Okay, so if you have been following me for like 2-3 months, you should know I did a challenge that lasted for a month, a vlog like challenge. 31 days of posting videos, 31 days of posting content every day. Guys, it was it was a lot. Like, it was really a lot for me, but I pulled through. So here am I, saying a big thank you to all of you that joined in this challenge, watching my videos, sharing, commenting. I don't take it for granted, and I'm saying a big thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So today we are giving some rich auntie vibes with all the jewelry going on. What do you guys think? Do I look good? Well, newsflash, I'm not a jewelry person. This was given to me by my mom, and yeah, my flaunting it because really I just wear it once in a while. So why not show you guys what some of my jewelry looks like? Do you like it? Yeah, I think it's giving. Okay, so in course of my posting for my vlog live, that's the challenge, posting every day. I posted some of my pregnancy content, and I stopped where I gave birth. And for that period, why I stopped was because I lost some of the major files, and I never had the strength, or I was too shocked to even film when baby was born, 1 month, 2 months. I was just living life like it was. But thankfully to some of my content creator friends, and they were the ones that were able to pull me out of that dark place I was for creating content. Guys, it was not easy. So here am I, trying to film, because someone commented and said wanted to know what postpartum looks like. I did a CS, that is cesarean section, and the person wanted to know what it was, and here am I just giving you the gist of what really went down. Guys, it was not a funny one. I think I did a live video sharing it. You may want to check it out, but I'm going to give you like a summary of what happened. Alright, so I gave birth. I went in for my cesarean session on a Thursday evening, that's Thursday night, and the operation was meant to take place on Friday in the morning, and of course everything went well. Like, the whole thing did not even last up to like 20-30 minutes, and I was out of the theater. Yeah, cesarean session theater, and I was out. And I think some minutes later I was feeling a bit of pain in my stomach, which was not meant to be, because of course the epidural was meant to be like at least for like 24 hours. You're not supposed to feel your feet and all, but I started feeling this pain in my tummy, and I now confirmed the kind of analgesic they gave me, and I realized it wasn't the type I'll use, because I have an ulcer, and of course there are some particular analgesic you can't take if you are an ulcer patient. So they got to find out. I don't know why they never even asked me about that in the first place, and I don't know, maybe it was a mix-up, because I think I mentioned. So my analgesic was changed. Of course, stomach pain would just come once in a while, and we survived that day. So the next day, the recovery room was downstairs, and my ward, that's my own room, was upstairs. So I was able to stand up. I was able to walk walk upstairs to my room. Like, recovery to me then was like, wow, this is some supernatural kind of speed, because I know some people that would not even want to stand up, but I was really putting in the work. Like, you guys can't see I'm strong already. Let's go home. Loriro. So I got there, and my mom and my husband said to go home, because one of my big sisters from church was around. My midwife in church was around, so they were like, oh, let her stay with me, let them get to the house, come back, and she will leave. That was the gist, right? And of course during the course we were like, oh, you can try. They removed the catheter then, don't know why, because I feel catheter should be like 48 hours. They had removed it, so I was meant to go to the restroom myself, and if I can fart, if you can poo, surgery procedure, they want you to be able to do that to be sure that your intestines were replaced well. So when I got to the room, I was like, oh, I actually feel like I want to wee, and I'm feeling like I'm a rumble in my tummy, and I may just take a shit. You get. So we started the process, and I went to the toilet. And when I was there, the whole stage, everything, I was still very careful because I was just super careful. Let me just put it that way. And I went to the toilet. I sat down. I read. My stomach was. I was like, should I take this? Should I try to pull, or should I not? And of course, the thing was actually pressing, so it was not like I was forcing it. Like, it was actually coming, but I was like, okay, let me give it a try. So the thing came, like, I was able to do boom, boom, boom. I was like, oh, thank God. And the next thing, it was not sounding like fat. I don't want to say it was. I think it was fat. I don't even know at this point, because the thing just sounded, maybe it was boom, and the noise was so loud. Like, I thought it was fat, but it looked like the fat went back into my tummy. I don't know. But the next second, I was on the floor of the bath of the toilet. Like, the person in the room came to the toilet. I started screaming at him. I was like, I don't know what's going on. It was as if my stomach was on fire, as if there was it was as if the stitch inside popped open. I don't even know what happened at that particular time. But all I know, I was just crying. I couldn't stand, I couldn't walk, I couldn't sit, I couldn't do anything. I was in so much pain. Like, I don't think I've experienced that kind of pain before. Coming from someone that had like several surgeries, man, like, this took the hook. This took the top. Like, the pain was so much, and they had to quickly call the doctors. They called the nurses. I know everyone was like, calm down, madam, just sit. We need to give you injection, we need to give you this. I don't even know when they gave me the injection. I don't even know whether I was sitting, whether I was lying down. I don't even know. I just knew that there was a pinch, and I felt relieved. It was like, what happened? I was screaming, please let's go back to the theater. I think something has popped up in my stomach. I was screaming, I was shouting, I was being a lunatic. And guess what? It was only one person that was there. My husband was not there, my mom was not there. So it was a crazy time. And of course, I got better. And of course, I think they reported to the CMD, the man that did the operation. But let me say, unfortunately, the man was meant to leave town that day. He was going to one of their hospital in Port Harcourt. So by evening, he left. And some hours later, this pain came again. Like, it now became a recurring pain. We were like, oh, maybe it's gas, maybe. Nobody could say what really happened. It was so bad. Like, after, the pain will come like contraction, and before you know it, the pain is all over my body. The pain will move from my stomach to my shoulders, to my back, to my leg. Hey. It was not funny. Like, it was a crazy time. Seriously, I don't even know how to put it in words. And at that point, I couldn't even, visitors were coming. I was not even in the mood to receive visitors, because you don't even know when the pain will start. At some point, some of my visitors don't saw it. They saw the episode. Like, it was coming like, I don't even know what to qualify it, because the pain will come after 2 hours. I started taking analgesics, and this lasted from like Saturday morning. Remember, I had the CS on Friday morning, so this pain started like Saturday morning to Monday evening. Like, I couldn't stand, I couldn't walk. I had to be assisted to do everything. Because I couldn't stand, I was just from my bed to the chair, and I could not eat too. When they give me IV, they pass the IV line, and when the doctor comes, they'll be like, oh, okay, she can take water now. By the time I start taking water, I'll be like, another doctor will come like, oh no, please take her back to IV. So I wasn't eating. Like, I literally lost all my baby fat, all pregnancy fat in the hospital. So of course, people were already, what is happening? Nobody could say what is happening. CMD was nowhere to be found. It just left with all the other doctors to be guessing, because there really was nothing. So that day, I think the next day I was like, okay, let's do a scan, let's know what is going on in this stomach. And guess what, my stomach became bloated, like it now became so heavy, like I was pregnant again. What is happening? Nobody could tell. Like my stomach was sounding like drum, boom 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 boom. When it drums, it's like boom 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 boom. Okay, and we were like, gas, oh, take mint tea, take tom tom, take this, take that. I was tired. I was like, hey God, if I can survive this episode, hey, I'm not going this way again. Like I'm not going down this road again. So eventually a consultant came and they had to like take me to the office to, I mean, the scanning room to, do the to check or find out what was wrong with my stomach. And so we got there. I couldn't walk. I was, two people were like, oh, should they bring the wheelchair? I was like, oh no, don't worry. And I now went there. I couldn't lay down on my back. It was so much pain. At some point, I was like, I can't even drink water again because it was feeling like the water was like literally on my forehead. Like I was so filled up with water. So the guy got there. The consultant was asking me questions like, oh, how are you, what's happening? I'm like, I don't even know what is happening. Nobody can say what is happening. I just know that I'm in so much pain. My stomach is full. It's, man, now pressed my stomach. I was like, what's happening to the stomach? I'm sure it was the Holy Spirit that ministered to them. And he asked me, when last did you go to the toilet? When last did you urinate? When last did you wee? And I was like, I could not remember. And guess what? It was that Saturday morning that thing happened. That was the last time I weed. And I've been taking IV fluid. I've been taking water. I could not pass urine. So the guy was like, what? For like this day up till from like Saturday morning till Monday evening, you have not been able to pass wee or urine. I said, okay, you instructed a nurse to bring the catheter. So they passed the catheter for me, and within 5 minutes the catheter was full. Like it was full to the brim. I was like, oh, let them bring the second one. So by the time the urine started coming out, I felt a bit of relief. Like, so that still there was this tension on my back. I felt relieved. My stomach went down a bit. It became a little bit less tensed because it was looking like it was just shiny and round, but it reduced, like it deflated a bit. So the man tried to check the contents of the fluid in my stomach. So they had to pass syringe into my stomach, bring out the fluid. They were like, oh, this is stomach fluid. It wasn't blood, it wasn't anything serious. So they are like, oh, now they need to. I came the past catheter, and I felt a bit of relief. They were like, oh, okay, so they're going to continue. So they started punching my stomach, like trying to relieve the gas, the tightness. So they were able to do that, and by the time I was leaving the place, I felt relieved to go back to my room. So it still continued. They came up to my ward and they continued the process, and it was, I think it went good from there. And I think someone came, I can't remember the name of this person. So the person came, the person was like, oh, it might be. So the person suggested or said maybe, after surgery a lot of things happen, that it may be like there's a spasm that really stopped my kidney from functioning. Like it shut down some of my organs, and maybe the noise, I don't know, it should explain that somehow maybe my kidney was not functioning at that particular time for it to pass the urine. Like everything was just on standstill. That was why I had a lot of fluid in my stomach, and all the pains was because the water was trying to get to other places. I think this was, I can't remember, but I think it was after I had to do a scan. I had to do like an x-ray to check, but trust me, there were water in my lungs area, there were water in my chest. Like I don't even know how, like they were fluids, I won't say water. So by the time I got back to my ward, they had to place me on an input output. So they first there for IV line, the water that was placed on the IV line and the urine that came into the catheter. So they were measuring to be sure that it is actually commensurating to what was coming out. So we were on that for another like 2 days. By that time they were convinced that okay, I think my kidneys are back to functioning. And guys, so after the last time I ate was on Thursday night. The next time I was putting food in my mouth again was on a, was it Wednesday? I think Wednesday evening. So I did not eat for like 6 days after giving birth. And now I'm talking about it, it sounds like oh, this is just the sweet. It was all funny then. Like, I really could not place my hand on what happened. I just want to say thank God, because God saved my life. Like, I literally walked through the shadow of death. Like, it was not easy. Almost see prayer. I had a lot of people around me, because by then, even me, I was praying at some point in the night, because I was like, God, what is it? I don't understand. Nobody could say, oh, when they say, oh, maybe it's because you have gas. Gas can be painful. This is it was not even looking like it. So thank God for people around me. Thank God for my family members. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my church family. Everybody was firing prayers like, hey, nothing missing, nothing broken, nothing will happen to you. Come out of this place alive. You walked in yourself. You're going to walk out. We thank God. We thank God. We came back home like a day to the naming. We were almost canceling the naming. Like, well, let me rest. But thank God, it wasn't easy. But here I am sharing the story that God's grace is what kept me. I won't even lie about it. So guys, that was my gist. So you can imagine everything that went down. Like, let me just put it there. Let's not make this gist too long. So from there, I'm going to tell you about recovery. Like, at this point, I was not even recovering from my CS operation. I was recovering from the pain. So it was a whole lot. So guys, if you have watched up to this point, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment and share this video, and till next time, and I'll be bringing you another sweet gist. All right, so thank you and bye. Hi guys. Okay. See, it's been a very long journey. This is 5 days post-op. That's like 5 days after my surgery, and it has been a long journey. This first time I'm picking my camera after I did like get into the hospital for my elective CS, and today is the only day I could pick my camera to even say, okay, let me do a vlog, like an update. It is okay. When of course I'm going to do like a video to update you on whatever or everything that happened. I'm going to do a video to update you, but it's just me trying to say, yeah, I am grateful that I'm even alive to pick a camera to talk to people. It's been a journey.